tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
So the Hornets starting five. We've got Michael Porter. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George, and it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's George. Sinks it from distance.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hero, the pass to Powell. Back to Hero. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Hero.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
The dive for the ball. Adebayo got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the inside. Here's Nesmith. And Hero grabs the board.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
For 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Maxey surveys. Over Mitchell. Again, Charlotte.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Has to Ware. Here's Mitchell. Hero finds Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Maxey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Hero. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. From behind the arc. Hornets with the rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's George. Powell pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Yep, count it.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's all good. You have the camera on you.
A line change here for Miami. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Maxey.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Heat trail by 3. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, B.A. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They landed Brandon Miller, and they intend to elevate his name with what he might achieve with them. Miller has gained some spotlight from beneath the rookie shadow, Victor Wembanyama, with some talented play of his own. With Miller in the mix, this team will look to outpace and pressure opposing defenders.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Larson. Simmons defending. Pass to Yakachonis. 6 to shoot. Over Knipple. Yakachonis, this shot is good. The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now here's Simmons. There's 37 seconds left in the first. On the money with a shot from the left block.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Jovic. Horford covering. Wiggins right side. Down low. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Yakachonis, no good. Now here's Simmons. Horford for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Charlotte on top, up 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Hornets. 3-point lead. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. We've got Norman Powell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the shot goes in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Powell against Maxey. Pass to Jovic. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
Well, we see this more and more nowadays from big men like Jovic. Great touch from deep.
Maxey against Powell. Here's Knipple. Over Wiggins. Knipple, no good. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins Wiggins punishing him inside.
And quickness to the ball. Wiggins has elite traits, and you saw them in that sequence.
Maxey against Powell. And Maxey, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird.
Take a break.
But
Take a break.
those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
First free throw is good.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Larson. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Powell. No good that time. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Hero against Maxey. Williams a screen on Hero. Maxey passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a three. Hornets with the rebound. George passes to Williams. And here's Maxey outside. On target from range. And now an 8-point Hornet lead.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Miami. Ware comes in for Jovic, and Mitchell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Heat trail by 8. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Adebayo. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Neesmith. Powell with a steal. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by George. And here's Adebayo. Powell outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Maxey against Mitchell. George a screen on Mitchell. George outside. And the Hornets, another three.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Where? That's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
George passes to Williams. Outside Maxey. Neesmith on the wing. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Maxey passes to Neesmith. Williams in the post. Ware covers. 5 on the clock. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. And that's now 8 points for Paul George.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Adebayo, a screen on George. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. Here's Adebayo. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo right on the defense.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunities.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
Well, you see Maxey putting up points. He's the reason they're up. Not sure where they'd be without him.
He's been the best version of himself, which is elite. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Hornets leading by 7. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. They've got Aaron Neesmith, Michael Porter out there with George. Then there's Mark Williams, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Here's Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 6.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Outside Neesmith. Shoots over Hero. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Give him 8 points now.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Charlotte, 4th.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Back to Ware. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Al Horford's checked in for Charlotte. Heat trail by 9. Horford with a steal. And here's Neesmith. Give him 8 points now. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Maxey passes to George. Shoots over Powell. And George with the basket on the assist by Maxey. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Adebayo, a screen on George. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Miami.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Neesmith. It's George on the wing. Powell covers. Back to Neesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Charlotte.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Mitchell finds Powell. Mitchell against Maxey. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Powell's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Maxey with it. 13 points in the game. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Powell's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
From 11 feet away, again Charlotte.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 17. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Ware, and it's Wiggins in for Mitchell. Charlotte also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Knipple comes in for Paul George, and Podziemski subbed in for Nesmith. Powell outside, Hero outside. Looking to win the run, drained it for 2 points. Hero's got 8 points.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
Now here's Podziemski. Back to Maxey. From downtown, buries it from 3. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Jovic. Miami moving it around. Powell right side. Hero outside. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the wing, right side. Back to Maxey. Over Hero. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Maxey's got 20.
Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Hey, get on Tyler.
Hero against Maxey. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jovic. Now Powell. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Banked it in off the glass. Wiggins got his second bucket on the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Podziemski. No good. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Charlotte. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jaime Jaquez out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell, and it's Larson in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Podziemski from outside the arc. Drops in the 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Wiggins outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hornets leading by 23. Outside Simmons. Pass to Knipple. Takes the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Powell surveying the D. Now Wiggins, defended by Podziemski. Here's Jaquez. Misses a 3. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Horford inside. Fires it. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Launches it. Hits a 3-pointer. Larson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Simmons, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Powell outside. Outside Jaquez. Fires for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Horford. Simmons against Powell. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Simmons, and the layup is good off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Powell outside. And again, no good by Miami.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now here's Simmons. 1:46 left in the game. For 3, George. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. Over Williams. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Simmons missing.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Hero. Now here's Mitchell. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Mitchell against Simmons. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And you're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the discomfort showed and led to a win for you guys. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.